Hello, my dear friends. I'm about to give you a free gift. It's a sample video from my patreon.com site, and it is a mini mentoring session. You'll get one of these every Friday, just as a little teaser, a little taste to see what it would be like to get one of these 5 days a week. If you decide you'd like to have one of these mini mentoring sessions 5 days a week, ad-free, go to A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com, patreon.com, and sign up. It's only $5 a month. You get 20 videos a month, and they are designed to give you a kick in the pants first thing in the morning. It's set up so that you can see them first thing, so you can watch them in bed even before you get going. It's designed for payroll and at-home homemakers, and it will help you with the way you think about the way you're doing life and doing the FlyLady system. So I hope that you go over and check out my Patreon site. While you're there, look at all of the other opportunities that I have for you for mentoring. We do personal one-on-one mentoring. There are different levels of that. And also I offer this year in 2022 financial mentoring. So if you need a budget, if you would like to be financially independent, now's the time to sign up for that as well. Okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the video. Hello, my dear patrons. Today is Wednesday, March the 3rd, my grandson's birthday, and it is Errand Day. It is also the day we're talking about mindfulness. So this is your inspiration for the day, being mindful. What is being mindful? Being mindful is slowing down and being focused and really thinking about what you're doing. So if you're going to be mindful when you're planning in your planner, you have to slow down and focus. If it's distracting for you to be around other people, then go in your bedroom, shut the door, shut the windows if the birds and the squirrels are distracting you. We really need to focus and think about what we're doing without being distracted. So today I want you to be mindful. And if you have to, not just when you're planning, but when you're looking at your plan for the day, maybe there are some edits that need to happen today. And you need to be mindful. So stop and think, how is that going to work? If I move this, what's going to happen to the rest of the day? Be very mindful. You can do this. You just need some quiet. If you're ADD, you need a place where you can be quiet and be by yourself. Some of us have to go to the bathroom and lock the door, and that's okay. Just quiet. That's what you need. Quiet without distractions. Okay, that's your thought for the day. That's your inspiration. So be mindful. And it, as I said, is Thursday, so it's errand day. If you're a payroll homemaker, you can run errands on your lunch hour. But your groceries you can't pick up on your lunch hour. So you're going to have those delivered, or you're going to arrange to pick them up any day of the week. It could be today. It could be on the weekend. You could delegate it. But those other things that don't involve groceries, you can definitely do in your lunch hour. I know I worked for over 40 years in corporate, and those are the times that I would do those things. So you have a sandwich in the car, and you do what you need to do on that day, okay? All right, so what are we doing today on this lovely Thursday? We're getting up, and we're doing our morning routine 30 minutes before the rest of the household. So you're going to do your morning routine, all the way down to making yourself some coffee. And then if you have children, you're going to wake them up, put them through their morning routine. If you don't have children, you can go ahead and have your breakfast at this time. You may also need to run a load of laundry and go through an inch of paper if that is your situation. That again is before you wake up your kids and put them through their morning routine. Okay, so morning routine, laundry, paper. If you're going to work, eat your breakfast before you go. If you don't have children, eat your breakfast. If you do have children, go wake your children up, put them through their morning routine, do a clutter stop. If you're payroll, then you go to work. You may have to take your kids on the way. And if you're at home and you have to take children to school, stop now and take your children to school. Come back and do your 15-minute routine. If you don't have children to take to school, do your 15-minute routine right after those other morning routines, okay? All right, now we're going to do a hard stop. After we do our morning routine, that's a hard stop. We've condensed our morning. We have a hard stop. Now we have our time until lunchtime, okay? Our time to teach, our time to have fun with our children, our time to piddle around the house if that's what makes you happy, to putter, as we say, our time to read, to be with friends, to donate our time. Just know that you have a hard stop, so you can't make a commitment that goes past your hard stop. So lunchtime, fix lunch for your family or yourself, and then that's over. And then when you put your children down for a nap, if you have children that nap, if you don't have children that nap, but your children maybe are through with their homeschooling, you're going to be doing your basic weekly plan, which is errands. So if your child is asleep, you can't run errands. Perhaps if you have little children, you'll have your groceries delivered. Or when your children wake up, or before lunch maybe, you can even pick up your groceries and bring them back home. I don't recommend shopping with little children, even bigger little children. They're hard to shop with, especially for ADD people who need to stay focused to stay on budget, okay? There's so many helps nowadays, so take them where you can. All right, so after we've done our errand for the day, and in the morning we did 15 minutes in our zone, right? 15 minutes in our entryway, that's where we are. Then we're going to do more free time for ourselves if there is any left before we have another hard stop. Either it's time to go pick up the kids from school, or it's time to start making dinner. So let's make dinner. Let's get payroll home. Payroll, come on home. Okay, so it's time for you to get home. You get home, you're going to do a clutter stop. That payroll, that's your second clutter stop. At Home Homemakers, you've done a clutter stop for breakfast and a clutter stop at lunchtime. So now we're going to make dinner. A hard stop for dinner to make dinner would be 4:35, 5:30, somewhere in there. So when you make dinner, if you get home later, you might have to start dinner at 6, hopefully not. And then it takes 30 minutes to make it, 30 minutes to eat it, about 15 to 30 minutes to clean it up with the after dinner routine and the help of your family. And now you're going to say, time for me. I'm going to do my before bed routine. Remember, the time has not changed yet. It's still dark outside at this time. So you go ahead and take your shower and get ready for the evening. Get your pajamas on, clean your face, moisturize your skin, lay out your clothes for tomorrow. Take care of the clothes you wore today. If you've only worn them once, they smell good. They just don't have any food on them. They're nice and clean. Hang them up. They'll be fine for another time. If they don't smell great, put them in the laundry. If there's a spot on it, make sure you put some spot remover on it. Okay? All right. So after dinner is done, and you've gotten yourself ready for the evening, and you've got your clothes laid out for tomorrow, now we're going to put, if you have children, put our children through their evening routine. So they're going to take their bath and all the things that they do, and then you're going to lay out their clothes with them for tomorrow and make sure their dirty clothes are put away in the laundry, and that they've got on their clean pajamas, right? And now they're going to brush their teeth. You're going to have kisses, prayers, storybooks, all those things. And then you've got a hard stop. Kids are asleep. Leave the room and enjoy the short little bit of time you have left. You've got one more hard stop, and that's at about 9:30 for most of you who work or are mamas. You're going to go into the kitchen and make sure that that dishwasher has soap in it and that it's running. You've wiped out the sink and put out a new towel. And then you go in the bathroom and brush your teeth and floss your teeth and climb into bed. Now, at payroll, you've got at least one more clutter stop, and that clutter stop, and I don't know if I told at home didn't do it either. So when you're putting your kids to bed, that's a great time for one more clutter stop so that their toys can be picked up and other trivial things that you and your husband may have left around can be picked up. So you can really enjoy that last little bit of time with him without the children's clutter everywhere or even your own. Okay? All right. That's it. Have a nice, great sleep tonight. Enjoy your day. Be mindful all day long. Remember that prayer changes things and that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.